Hello loves, welcome to Fifth Dimension. So for today's reading, these are quite extended actually. I just finished doing them for whatever reason. I did them before the intro. And I went all the way backwards, 3, 2, 1. So I've got channeled messages for you based on a crystal and a flower each. We have 3 piles as per usual, so I've got channeled messages for you as well as messages meant to help you get into alignment with the energy that you are aligning into, right? So this is attached to the New Year energy, of course. For pile number 1, we have this dusty rose flower with the citrine. Excuse me. For pile number 2, we have this burgundy, hot pinkish with the fluorite. And for pile number 3, we have the pink flower with the little baby amethyst chunk. As always, choose whichever you feel most drawn to. If that is more than one, I would trust that as well. I also just wanted to take the time to thank those of you who supported me in any way, shape, or form, whether it be through liking, subscribing, commenting. For taking the time out of your day, for those of you who would send me comments or emails filled with gratitude and appreciation and just filled with so much loving energy, and just really filled my day with joy immediately once I received that. For those of you who help support me in purchasing readings and purchasing products and sending tips, monetary donations, in sending what's it called, the buy me a coffee, in sending gifts as far as tarot decks off of my wish list, in just sharing in the energy and showing up and viewing my readings. I appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you that I've reached out through email, those of you that I've collaborated with, those of you that I've built friendships with, I'm super grateful for having you all with me on this journey. So if you're one of my OGs and you're here with me and you're down to continue supporting me, I just wanted to give you a big shout out of appreciation. Shoot some love your way. I hope you receive it. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for this reading. If you chose the citrine as well as this sort of dusty rose colored flower, let's go ahead and get into your messages, okay? So, pile number 1, first thing I got was this energy of nostalgia, right? Like the color tones sort of immediately gave me this like soft, fuzzy filter, and it gave me like nostalgic, a feeling like old film or antique photos, and then I immediately got the feeling of like roots, like putting importance again, like the antique photos, like to your roots. So this could mean like as far as like your stability, but it could also mean as far as like family roots, right? Like your tree, your family tree. And then I got into the feeling of not only where you came from, but what you're leaving behind as far as your legacy. What are you leaving behind? Your life. Would it have had worth? Would it have had purpose? Would it have been lived with meaning? Would you have gotten fulfillment? You know, when it comes round to closing off, you know, could you say that you lived it with true purpose and fulfillment? I feel like these are thoughts that you're experiencing. You're gonna know. So if this is not like resonating with you, it's just not for you. This felt very specific. I even felt like when I was in this energy, it felt like very matter of fact, very like somebody's mind who works in a very linear way. So having a strong grasp, right? You know, having a strong grasp of where you're headed. And so in this case, where you're coming from, having a strong grasp on that. as far as knowing, you know, seeing up what's up ahead, like knowing what's there for you. So again, this could be as far as like with, you know, family legacy, whatever that means for you, as far as what you're leaving behind, what you're contributing to the family legacy. I felt like you're at a checkpoint to reassess all of these things that you may be questioning yourself. You may feel like you're at a checkpoint in your life where it's just like, okay, like let me reassess where I'm headed, right? Am I still on track? And then I heard things are unfolding as they should, even if it doesn't seem ideal or match your plan. So then that's where I felt like this energy of somebody who's very like, I heard assertive, in laying out a plan. So a certain plan that you had where you're currently potentially finding yourself unsure of, if I'm not getting, not so much unsure of where you're headed, but unsure of what's there waiting for you when you get there. I feel like there's something that shifted or caused you to feel the need to, whatever, it could just be the fact that we're nearing the end of the year and you feel the need to reassess where you are, what you've experienced, where you're coming from, and where you're intending to go, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that, right? Things are unfolding as they should is a message I'm to give you, even if it doesn't seem like it's matching your plan. And then I got, it's okay to stop and smell the roses. Enjoy the simple pleasures. No need to be so serious. So only take that if it resonates, but I sort of got like this seriousness as far as like with the planning out and the seriousness of what you're leaving behind. There's in the midst, yes, those are very important things to be assessing, right? However, there's the need to like have a balance is what I'm getting, okay? Like in the midst of assessing and planning and traveling on your journey, the need to stop and smell the roses and enjoy simple pleasures, whatever that is for you, right? And no need to be so serious. Go and play. Playtime is fun. Whatever makes you laugh, whatever makes you feel like a kid, you know, like joyful and just simple, silly, nonsensical fun for the sake of laughing, right? Whatever that is for you, do more of that, okay? And then I got embracing more lightheartedness is good for your soul. I feel like this is where you're headed, okay? Although it may not seem like something that was in the plan, there's a shift in your energy where you're moving into a more lighthearted, where you may have been in a long traveling chapter of seriousness is what I'm getting, okay? So let's go ahead and get your main energy. Obviously by now you should know if this is your reading or not. You're either gonna feel like that was I was talking to you directly and what you've been experiencing, or it's just not gonna be yours, okay? You can try another pile, or you could just listen to me and enjoy this. Just kidding. All right. Feeling the World, card number 13. That's the perfect representation of taking a look at things, right? You know, and getting perspective on what you have, on what you want. I'm hearing desire. Whatever that is, okay? Let's go ahead and see where you're at as far as current energy and what may feel or what wants to be put into alignment. Whatever. Let's just get energy. I'm just going to stop talking. I'm actually doing your pile last instead of first for whatever reason, but maybe it's like countdown to New Year's Eve. 3, 2, 1. So also my stomach's growling. I'm gonna pause. Okay, so now that I've handled that, let's see what your cards are. King of Swords, card number 13, Death. Where did Death come out? On pile 3. Okay. Then we have card 19, the Sun. Wait, we have 1313. So that might mean something. Google it. I would do it for you, but my phone's playing meditation. 7 of Swords and 3 of Cups. Let me get a clarifier for the 7 of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Devil energy. Oh. I'm getting like a lack of flow and some sort of resistance energy. Towards what? Towards, I heard revelations, whatever that you are having. You're being resistant to accepting them, and that may be what is through. Okay, resistance to certain revelations that you're having. How does this match with? Things are unfolding as they should, even if it doesn't seem ideal. I feel like that connects, even though I'm not quite sure. Because there's something that's changing. Like, it's already changing. Like, there's no way to go back, is what I'm getting. Okay. Now we have the Queen of Swords. And then super ultra mega clarity. Excuse me. Is coming or here? Hold on. I feel like I need like 2 more cards. Or some more. Clarify this energy, please. 10 of Cups. The 4 of Wands. Is this a couple? Is this a couple? Okay. I don't know why I feel like torn. Like outright, it's screaming at me that this is a couple. But yet, okay, is that you? Is that you that I'm feeling like torn? Like, no, but then at the same time, there's like a lot of doubt in me. And I'm thinking, no, analyze it a different way. There's got to be a different way. There's got to be a different way that this can be interpreted. Let me see. Let me put this away really quick. Clarify these cards for me. Magician. Oh, okay. 3 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Tower. I heard shit's getting shaken up within. So there may be some like inner, I heard shattering, but also just, I'm getting revelations. So you may be getting, yeah, like literally, like you may be doing introspection. I don't know, I don't necessarily, well, yeah, you're thinking, right? You're in reflection, you're in assess mode, reassessing, checkpoint. In the midst of doing that, either subconsciously or straight up having awareness that you're just like, oh shit, It feels like that. Like some sudden realization to the fact that you're in a crumbling tower. And it's time to let it go. It just doesn't match. You're not in alignment with whatever tower you had built. Metaphorically speaking, right? So I'm getting like beliefs, habits, ways, I don't know, just a way of living, whatever the routine is, whatever you get used to experiencing day in and day out, the in and out, the in and out. Like there's this like sudden realization, like this isn't aligned with me anymore to continue. And then the realization, like the tower is burning, like that is shattering. Like there's a wanting, I feel, maybe this energy to stay for the sake of that's what's comfortable, right? That's what's known to you. It's the devil that calls, you know, the way, the old way. Let's just stay the same. Do not grow. Do not seek change. It's fine that you stay on this burning tower. Just cover your eyes. Here, I'll help you. You know, I'll help you cover your eyes so that you don't see that you're standing on something that you're not aligned with anymore. But having that realization, there's resistance to it, right? That's that devil energy. The wanting to stay to what you're used to because it's just what you know and it's what feels safe, whether it fits what you... It's not fitting is the problem. It's not fitting with this, with where you're reassessing, with what you want truly. What you are becoming aware, what revelations you're having about where you're headed and what you want. Again, I'm getting desire to what you desire. There's a resistance to the realization of. Okay? So now, aside from that, I do feel that even if it's just for one of you, this is absolutely like the realization of a match, a connection, and that requiring change, right? That's all this energy, leaving all that behind, that requiring to shift a way of being, and perhaps it wasn't in the plan for this to come through for you to even want this, right? However, it is what you are manifesting. For others of you, if this is not a person, a connection, a relationship, then this is just having realizations of what it is that you want and what it is that will truly fulfill you, okay? Having the clarity of that. And like I got, first is the King of Swords. He is the king of clarity, right? Cuts through all the fog and bullshit and finally just admits the tower is burning. Admitting it is the first step, right? And then coming with a plan, okay, let it fall, because there is resistance to having the clarity that you need to cut through the bullshit, cut through the fog, and let it fall. And then we got the Queen of Swords, and this is like super ultra mega clarity. Look, now that I'm seeing it, and in the way that they came out, like look at how his card is like filled with more fog. So okay, we're getting through the process of cutting, but then when she came out and it's like, oh hell no, we are immune to the fog. This is super ultra mega clarity. And I'm hearing it's protected. It's protected energy. This is something that this clarity, like having this clarity as far as what it is that you desire, again, to be fulfilled or to experience, that's what you're manifesting, okay? You are manifesting this fulfillment because perhaps this tower has been burning down for a while, right? It just wasn't aligned with yourself anymore. Maybe you built this tower and it was something that you truly wanted at the time. It was the finest tower, you know? It was the finest tower of them all. But now it's not for you anymore. and you were manifesting building something new. Here it is right here. The plans for the new tower. You know, and it's going to be a beautiful tower. And it's going to be shiny and brand new, and it's going to be out where there's a river, and it's going to be a beautiful sunset every night. It's going to be filled with joy and happiness and dancing and frolicking. Just kidding. Let's get you some oracle cards. Yeah, frolicking, happiness, frolicking over here. The sun, let's not forget that we have the sun. Alright, we have all tied up and community. These are opposite energies. So community feels like this frolicking energy coming together, either internally, externally, however it applies to you in your life. But then this is like after this, because this is the resistance to accepting is sort of what I'm getting, like still feeling like bound to the tower that you've built for yourself is sort of what I'm getting. And this could just be like in a mindset, right? Or it could literally be bound. Like I'm getting like this could be like legalities or like contracts and like the ins and outs, the logistics of things, right? You could be bound to a certain way. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Here's another deck. Okay, the animal one. I feel like this is about the energy that you're connecting to, really becoming in tune with what it is, again, with the hand, what it is that you are creating, right? What it is that you are trying to create and actively doing so with that energy. So let's see what other messages you get for pile number 1. Oof, these readings are running much longer than I thought they would, and I'm starving right now. I'm almost done. We're almost there. Pile number 1. Bear with me and my growling stomach if you hear it. We have card 68, Wombat Spirit, be at home. Card number 4, Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Card number 33, Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. Card number 50, Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. And card number 55, Snake Spirit, time to heal. Where did I get this? Here. When I heard this, no need to be so serious. And I got like the snake vibes. Like, you know, in Harry Potter, like when the snake talks and he has that. Did that not come out in pile? That came out in pile 2 also. That's funny. Okay, anyways, I just thought that was funny. Shedding. Shedding, that's the same thing as like the tower energy, right? It's shedding what no longer is necessary, what no longer is aligned with you. The snake doesn't hold on to the crusty old skin when it has the new skin that is vibrant and ready to grow and blossom and be skin. It just sheds it. It sheds it, right? It's just something that is necessary, and that is what I feel like is happening for you, although I do feel the resistance, right? Be fearless and bold. Overcome any obstacle. I feel like this is an obstacle. Like, I feel like it's more than just like a mentality of making a decision once you have the clarity. I feel like the reason why there's so much resistance, I'm sort of now getting that it's because it's requiring a lot of you in order to accept, is sort of what I'm getting. Any other messages? Getting to the need to like really ground yourself in this acceptance. 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, literally like drastic change. It's literally the opposite energies. The lack of fulfillment, the feeling of not having anything, having everything taken from you, to go into the feeling of complete fulfillment, which we have right here also with the... It is a drastic change and it requires a lot, right? You don't just magically go from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Even if this is money, even, right? When you lose everything and you have nothing and you're starting all over, which is what the Tower energy is. If that's something you're experiencing, perhaps financially, but it could also be just energetically, right? Those feelings of having lost something and having the lack of it. It takes steps to get to where you rebuild and have complete fulfillment again, right? Abundance of. So the fact that they come out together is sort of giving me I feel like it is a dramatic shift. Like what's needing to be accepted, once you're clear, completely clear, super ultra mega clear, and accepting in whatever it is that is being accepted, whatever revelations you're having of where you need to go, what you need to do, what it is that you want and desire, whatever that is for you, whatever your next chapter is, your next step, your next endeavor. Once there's a level of acceptance of this, and then being able to tackle, because I feel like once you accept, okay, yes, it's going to be a challenge. Yes, it's going to require a lot of me, a lot in all aspects. I feel of your life, it's going to require some sort of shift, some sort of changes, a lot. It just feels like work. That's what Pentacles is, right? Put in that work. Give me Eight of Pentacles energy, Seven of Pentacles energy. A lot of investing in. It's going to require a lot of you energetically, however that be. Okay? And this could even be like money investments. Like it's going to require a lot of you financially. And so therefore there's this like hesitation to take that plunge, to really feel sure, right? But once you're there and once you accept, then it's just a matter of, okay, I accept that it's going to be a challenge and I accept the challenge and now here we go. Where do we start? Right? Because I feel like once that happens, the rest is just like a quick progression towards. Like it's like straight right ahead. You know what I mean? Full speed ahead, straight, narrow path. Not narrow. Why did I say narrow? Narrow made it feel like scary and skinny. No, it's a wide, very clear path. And you're full steam ahead on it. And it's just like in one direction, to the direction of your fulfillment, your happiness, your stability, your brand new freaking shiny ass tower. Right? That's built off of the... built off of the ashes of the previous one that was burnt down. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It does feel freeing now. This little horse is standing out to me. Because it hasn't been easy, I'm getting. This hasn't, none of this transition, none of this has been easy. Okay? But trust that these changes that you are now in the process of having revelations about, it's really going to change things for you, and fairly quickly is what I'm getting. We have Great Teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, and then we have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Yeah, this is about like really having faith. There's a sense of a lack of faith here, and that's okay. Everyone experiences lack of faith, even the most devout, right? I feel like I need to get something else. do one more animal. Crow Spirit, card number 17. Co-create with Spirit. Again, there's a need to trust yourself. So Spirit is you, right? Your spirit. Your spirit is your energy in its purest form without the earthly, worldly energies densing it down. Like you in your brightest, highest, brightest form without having to worry about this and that and nothing, just feeling at your freest, I feel is where you're headed. Okay, that is what you are aligning into, is that energy of feeling more free, coming out of dense energies, less worry and more floatiness. I don't know, that's just what I'm getting. Okay. Take it however it resonates, but that is what I got for you, pile number 1. I do just want to very quickly, before I close you off, wish you a happy new year. Thank you for supporting me, those of you who have been supporting me the entire year, and I hope that you continue to support me as I post my readings. Until we vibe again, love. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me. If you chose this fluorite as well as this, I'm gonna go with burgundy, but it's kind of like hot pink at the same time, but whatever, we'll go with burgundy, because right. Anyways, burgundy is the reason why I'm going with that, is because it came out strongly in your channeled messages, pile number 2. Okay, so first I got like those lips, and then I got like seductress vibes in the darkness with fire being lit in candlelight or firelight, fireplace, I don't know. And then I was just like, is this romantic? What am I seeing right now? But there wasn't another person, I'm just gonna say that. There was just one person and it was you. So that's why I was just like, I don't know if it's romance, but it was giving romance because I felt like you were in a bedroom, or like, you know, like it felt intimate. So it could just be like within, right? Like being within your own space. And then I saw like satin, like you were wearing satin or sitting on satin. I couldn't tell, but I was just like, okay, like this is giving like very Empress vibes, right? Like very feminine, mysterious, but with femininity with strength. Okay, so I don't know how else to put that, but just go with it. Okay. Empress vibes giving me creation, right? Like creativity. And then I got, okay, oh, and then I got what you do is beautiful. I heard that. What you do is beautiful. So whatever it is that you're doing, creating, this may be like, if you're a night owl like me, like you like to do your creations at night, whatever it is that you do, there's something that you're doing in the candlelight or in the firelight or in the midst of the night that is creating something beautiful. Okay. And then I got, okay, connection with the fluorite. I started hearing fluorite, flourish. And then I got seeds will flourish. So anything that you have. Oh, also, I just remembered that I felt guided to add the little seedlings also. I had dried seedlings as well as dried plants in our little decor, but I felt the need to add the seedlings there, right? And I was like, okay, I mean, they're not like aesthetically, you know, they're just gonna be there, but whatever. Seeds are gonna flourish for you, okay? And they may be like, I don't know, I'm getting like strongly I said they're dried out seedlings, right? So things that you may have set aside for a while or have not seen flourish in a while, something like that, okay? And then I got abundance, but I didn't just get abundance, it like dragged on like abundance like that. And I was like, what's up with that? It was weird. So I just got it like dragged on, like, so for years to come is sort of what I'm getting, like abundance that's not just gonna seep in and pop out. Like this is like really settling into it, okay? And then I got back drawn to like that feminine energy, like I said, that was like creating in the midst of the candlelight. I got like polishing nails, ew, which by the way I need to do. I got that real feminine energy. Now I'm gonna be so self-conscious about my fingers. Taking care of yourself and others is what I've got. Like the way that you do something, like it's the message, you're doing amazing, be proud of you, okay? In the way that you take care of yourself and others, however that resonates for you, okay? And then I got, okay, so where were we going with all of this? And then I just got creating and receiving, creating and receiving. So what you're aligning into is the energy of just this spiral. I got the yin yang. So a perfect balance of energy, internally, externally, of creating, receiving. Like it literally, it just feels like so flow. The energy as I was picking it up, it's literally like effortless, right? Effortless. She was in a satin gown, for goodness sakes, you know, like that's in a very relaxed state of creation, you know, and just expecting to receive as an empress should, right? And creating for the sake of creating is what I was getting. So that felt very beautiful. Like what you're aligning into is that and loving yourself, right? What you're aligning into, coming into, settling into, whichever resonates with you, is very beautiful energy. I'm gonna pause really quick before I get started with cards. Actually no, let me get the first main energy and then I will set up because I gotta fix the light real quick. It's starting to get dark. I had a little bit of sunlight for the other reading, but not this time. I started on pile 3 and that one ran really long, so I don't know if this one will run as long. Oh yes, stop it. This is the energy I was getting. It just felt very like Empress, very regal, very like I said, taking care of you. Like I saw the rouge on your lips, painting the nails, like just sitting in firelight in satin, dressed in satin, or sitting in satin, or covered in satin. I don't know, but it just felt like this. Embracing that, okay? Real beautiful feminine energy of worth, of valuing yourself, honoring yourself, all of that beautiful energy. I love that, okay? Me getting all excited. All right, now I'm excited for this reading. Let's do this. But first, let me fix the lighting though. All right, pile number 2. Let us go. Ew, my throat made an ugly little noise. Let's get into, first of all, what your current situation is that may feel a little misaligned, if at all. I didn't feel it in the main energy. Like pile number 3, I did pick up heaviness. I didn't pick that up at all, actually, for your energy. It just felt like very matter of fact, very focused on having a strong intention, I guess, like a knowing of what you need to put your energy into, and it's you. Right, it's you, which is investing your energy in yourself and whatever it is that you are creating, or just like in yourself and those that, oh, hold on, I forgot to put my phone back on. Do not disturb. Great. So, pile number 2, current energy. What do we need to know for pile number 2? That may be feeling misaligned. Oh, yeah, we'll stop there. Five of Swords is the first one. Then we have the Sire of Pentacles, which I think is the Page. Feels like a Page energy. We have card 21, the Universe. I love this. Wow. This one's specific to this deck, okay? Eight of Cups. And then the Three of Pentacles. Let me just say real quick, right away with this little energy that came out over here, I got like sad. Like there's a level of sadness with things that you're leaving behind. It feels personal, like something deep within you, right? It feels like a silent struggles. I'm getting silent struggles that you're dealing with. Sorry, but understanding what it's for, right? Understanding what you need to work on, what you need to focus on, if you will, what you need to invest in. Why do I feel like the thing's crooked? Is it just because I have the cards like that? Okay, I was about to move the camera and yeah, so that's what I'm getting with that. There's definitely like a sense of a lack of trust, I think, in something. Let me get a clarifier for this. It may be where you're headed, it may be on your path, it may be a lack of trust, of a lack of faith. It feels more like a lack of faith. Yeah, there's a bit of a lack of faith in your current energy, but that's the purpose of this reading, right? To align you, to align your energy and your knowingness of what you're moving into, okay? Remember, the way we manifest things is not by paying attention to what our actual reality is. It's actually rejecting that reality. It's rejecting what's in front of you and knowing that there's better, especially in these situations, right? Knowing that there's more for you and that you're deserving of it. Queen of Cups. Yeah. And the Three of Cups. Exactly. Look, it's giving me the little spiral again of feeling very balanced in your energy and joyful, fulfilled. You are receiving, you are moving into the energy of receiving what you desire, first of all, what you are deserving of. And I'm hearing what's rightfully yours. Yeah, you will or are moving into or are currently creating a ball of manifestation of alignment with, I'm hearing, your new self, because I feel like there's been a shedding. That may be what all of this is. This like hidden struggles, hidden, you've been shedding old beliefs or old ways of being, old ways of perceiving yourself, old ways of what you felt you were capable of receiving, achieving, experiencing. All of that is you're throwing that shit out the door. I reject that. That is no longer my reality. That is no longer my experience. Those are no longer my curses, right? Removing those mindsets and saying, this is who I am. This is what's rightfully mine. And that's like a huge shift in the energy, okay? But that brings you into this. You're getting what's rightfully yours. Why? Because you are filling your own cup. That was the main energy we were getting in the channeled messages. You're filling your own cup first, prioritizing that. I'm hearing prioritizing your inner peace. And because of that, filling your own cup allows, that's what you're telling the universe, that I deserve everything that I feel within my own cup. And the more and more that I do that, the more and more that the universe says, yes, you are deserving of everything that you are filling your cup with, and allows things to come into balance. It's that energy that I was getting of creating and receiving, creating and receiving. So whatever it is that your beautiful heart desires to create is literally what you're putting your energy and effort into. And just in that, you are creating opportunities for yourself to receive whatever it is that you're trying to receive from, right? Okay, so it can be literally anything. It can be you are creating opportunities for yourself, like in career-wise. You can be creating happiness, you can be creating stability, you can be creating friendships, relationships, whatever it is that you choose to fill your cup with, right? It's just a matter of creating and receiving, because you're in balance. Shedding everything that you shed, those former beliefs. Like, for example, for me, it's been like this. I can relate with all of the shedding of old financial constraints. Now that one's hard. No. You see, I still have that belief that it is hard for me to undo that mentality of what I experienced my entire life when it comes to finances, when it comes to love, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to being recognized, in all aspects of my life, right? Undoing all of that, shedding that, those old beliefs, those old patterns, those old everything. That's no longer who I am. Shift that energy, knowing my worth and what it is that I deserve, and then creating that as my new reality, right? Which is beautiful. It's beautiful energy. This is what I feel you're currently in the energy of. And it may be something that is currently still bringing a bit of a struggle. It's like a struggle still to remove that completely, but you're fighting through. You're fighting through that. You're taking the steps. You're not giving up. I feel like it may have been really off in the way that you've experienced stability in grasping that energy of the Empress, right? And then flopping into like doubt and disbelief that things can change for you, that you can truly shed those aspects of yourself and those beliefs and really leave those experiences behind. But you've been doing it. You haven't given up. And that's what I need to keep on telling you, because it's because of that. It's even if it's like silent struggles and silent battles that you've been getting yourself through, it's energetically creating so much change that there's no choice but for things to follow behind, right? Everything is energy before you start to experience it in your external life, and I feel like that's where you're at, okay? So let's get, it kind of feels similar energy to pile number 3, but only in the aspect of the in-between. Like you're in the in-between stages of feeling in your way into the energy of abundance. All aspects of your life. This is not just when it comes to money. This is about your worth, right? Knowing who you are at your deepest soul core and sticking to that despite all of the chaos, all of the experiences around you that tell you otherwise. So let's get you some oracles. Look, we do have romance. Romance? Question mark? We do have romance. Okay. Yay, that makes me happy to hear. I'm so dumb. Oh, something else wanted to show itself. Goddess of the moon, things that have been hidden coming to light. Okay. I actually was only going to get one, but let me get some from these other oracles and then I'll gauge it. Pile number 3, what energy are they moving into? This is the part where we get you into alignment, okay? Let me move these little Saturn energies away. I'm going to leave the universe because it's very fitting to the energy. All right, we got inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Literally, that's what I feel like you're doing. You're putting your energy inward. I'm going to get one more of this one. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Yes, you feel it. You know. Pile number 2. You feel those little subtle things. You're receiving those little synchronicities, paying attention, trusting in them, using them as guidance, that you're in the right vibration in case you're doubting yourself as far as what it is that you're feeling. You're looking for the guidance and you're trusting it. You're receiving it. Yeah, you're literally doing what you think. You're just like, am I being crazy? I don't know why I'm getting that. Sometimes you're just like, am I being crazy? Like, is this really like signs that are guiding me to here, here, and here? And then you're just like, no, like I can't, like I'm getting the little synchronicities. They're confirming to me that I'm not fucking crazy. This came through really funny to me. Hold on, let me get water. My voice is all gross. Okay. Peacock spirit, let it shine. Ooh. They got slippery there for a second. Alright, messages for pile number 2, please. What messages do they need to hear? Oh, okay. And I'll take this one also. That was funny. So we have card number. I feel like my throat's about to do some weird thing. Hold on. Yeah, I felt like I had a bubble in my throat all of a sudden. That was weird. Okay, so maybe I did. I drank water, right? 53, Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. Card number 27, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Card number 17, Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. Yeah, that's literally what I said. You're just like, am I right in trusting that this is a sign? And then you take an action that you feel guided to, and then you're just like, yes, I was supposed to do that, even though I'm not sure why. Card number 40, Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Yes, I think that's exactly what you're doing. Like I said, if there's like those little hidden, silent, maybe sometimes they're not so little, battles that you're facing within you, but you tend to them. I heard nurture them. You nurture those wounds. And it's really, I saw you patching up a heart. Oh my god, that's sad. But still, I saw you patching it up. Watch and wait, think on your feet, co-create with Spirit, tend to the small things. I think you're already doing everything that you need to do. I think you are doing that. You're pausing, waiting for the signs. Then when you feel that inclination, you take action on it. And again, I'm getting like, even though sometimes you don't understand, or you're like, don't immediately get an understanding of what the purpose of that action was, but you just trust that it's for something bigger, right? That Spirit, whatever that is for you, that there's what is it? Helpers in the subtle realm. Okay. All right. What else was I gonna do? I totally like just dropped off the planet for a second. What was I doing? Who am I? Just kidding. Alright, let me get some tarot about this. Any other messages? For pile number 2. I just ignored the fact that there was a card of romance, right? Should I clarify that with another energy? Or maybe it's just like you're opening. There's an opening for you. What is this? No. Rewind. Ugh. Why did I get another card? Strong hiss. Everybody knows. Everybody around me knows that when I make that heavy hiss, that it's not going to be good. Alright, what is this? I'm going to move this really quick. What do I leave? Let me just clarify this. What do I need to hear about that? Or what do you need to hear? My bad. This is not a me thing. This is a you thing. Why am I like this? 7 of Pentacles. Wrapped around. Invested in. I don't know what that means. Energetically? Is this a blockage? Why am I getting that? Nine of Swords. It's something that's on your mind a lot and worrying you. Defeated? Something that you're feeling defeated in. Wait, is this connected to the romance or this an inner energy? I'm confused. Clarify this energy, please. What does pile number 2 need to hear? Page of Pentacles. Oh, this little cutie. Why did I hear that? I got drawn to the little bat, and then I heard, I am the darkness of the night. Hidden? I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting. 9 of Wands. You have the 9 of Wands. Where was it? Didn't we have the... Oh. Am I blind? The 9 of Swords. The 9 of Wands. The Judgment. Something that's ended or something that's ending. Hold on, let me pause. Okay, I moved everything around to get a clear read. There's something in your energy. Why did this happen in pile number 3 too? This is funny. Why is this happening? It's like there's a dun dun dun, and then okay, we get back into the good energy. This is something that's in your energy that you were really invested in that ended, but it didn't end in a way that felt, I don't know, it just feels unsettling, okay? And so the way that this ended in an unsettling way is, even though it feels like it's ended, it was something that you were really invested in, and therefore it is still essentially like cooling your energy. I don't know if you know that. Like, I don't know if it's something you actively... I feel like yes, because it's the 9 of Swords. I don't know, that it just feels like something that you're actively feeling, like the nagging in the back of your mind. Or if you're not aware of it. It's just something that's subtle in your subconscious that just causes you to feel just unsettling. I'm just gonna go with that, unsettling. But it may make you feel irritable to a sense also, because it's just underlying and it's just like a bother, like just go away, you little unsettling feeling. That's sort of what it feels like. Ace of Pentacles. This is clearing out, okay? This is clearing out. The best thing that you can do, what I'm strongly getting, is just acknowledge that it's there and say, I'm aware that you're there. While you're very unsettling, and this is lack of closure is what it is. While you're unsettling to me because it feels like there's a sense of a lack of closure, I acknowledge that you're there and I feel unresolved. However, I'm still moving my energy into a place of newness, clearing that out and what's to come. Okay, focus on what's to come, right? Just shift it. There's a need to acknowledge it and not ignore it, because then it just like stays there like a little ugly nagging feeling. But to shift it in while it feels unsettling, whatever that is for you, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can. The High Priestess. Whatever that is for you, that's yeah, for some of you I feel like it's like very subtle. It's very subtle, but it's affecting you. It's throwing you off a bit, okay? Like I feel like there's a lack of weight that you're putting on how much it's actually affecting you, okay? So like I said, only take that however and if it resonates for you. Now, I was trying to get into some romance energy, but I guess not. Canceled. None of that came out, okay? So any last messages for pile number 2? We have the 8 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like that might connect with that energy of, like I said, there's a lack of weight that you're putting on how much it's actually affecting you, but it's like it was, I'm getting, okay, it was heavily impacting any stagnant energy that you may have felt in your life in whatever aspect you may have experienced that, okay? But that's shifting. You're shifting out of that. Remember I said you've been in the process of shedding, and it's in process. You can never just let it all go at once. It's really like unfortunate that we can't just say, well, we healed. Remember, we cried about it that one time. So therefore I am healed and removed it from my energy. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Me all frustrated. It's as needed, right? As needed. Everybody's different. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. Maybe some people in one go, they're done with it, you know? But for myself, that's not been my experience. For me, it's been in cycles, and it's as needed. When I feel it come up, then I access it, I interpret where it's coming from, what it is, and then I analyze why I'm still holding on to that and how it's still affecting me, and then I may cry about it, and then I let it go. The end. Shift out of staggy energy, moves on to what's next. So dumb, but let's do this. What else? After this, I'm going to get you a little advice card. While I'm shuffling, let me quickly just wish you a happy new year. Pile number 2. Thank you for all of you that like my videos. Watch them, first of all, right? Those of you that comment when you comment, those of you who have been here watching, my OGs that still are with me. I appreciate you more than you really could ever know. Thank you for your support. And I hope that you continue to support me as we move on to this next chapter together. We're going into round 2, guys, okay? All right. Is there anything else? Ten of Wands, releasing your burdens. Oh, baby, it's time. It is time. Remove those burdens and release yourself to fly free. Like those dragons up in the air. Again, it's giving me that balance, okay? All right, so let's get you some advice. I really hope I didn't throw your energy off. I really hope I kept you in alignment, which was the goal, right? Last messages. Last message for pile number 2. Oh, don't do that. No, no, no. Other. Lady. That beautiful feminine energy, right? Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Yes, ma'am, we will. Oh, no. I didn't say it, but it's that red. Did I write it? Red lips. I did. Yes, I saw. Oh, I should have wrote the apple, but I saw that. The red lips with the apple. I love when those things align. But it's this beautiful feminine Empress energy. I brought this up because enjoy growth and reap rewards. Creating and receiving. Creating and receiving. That is the same energy that I'm getting right here. Beautiful Empress. Whatever it is that you're creating, okay? It's going to be very abundant. Again, for years to come is what I'm hearing, okay? That is what I got for you, pile number 2. Again, I want to wish you a happy new year. If you celebrate, then be safe, right? And have fun, of course, because that's the point. Until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me. If you chose this amethyst, as well as this pink flower, then you're at the right place. So I've already done your channeled messages. I want to go over that before I pull any cards or messages. Ugh. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna say right off the bat, your energy as far as what's coming into alignment was very clear to me. It played out in a little scene and it was quite emotional, I will say. So I just want to go over that first. All right, so main thing that I immediately saw was, or felt, was soft feminine energy. How was this portrayed to me? In the feeling of flowing warm waters and pink skies, what felt like pink sunsets out in fields of grass. Just a beautiful sight to see, you know, connecting with just nature and viewing the scene and the feeling. It felt warm and fuzzy, sort of. And then I got the visual of what's on the opposite end of this view is a storm, or what was a storm, you know, a big storm. The whole sky filled with darkness, right? So this is turmoil, this is fear, sadness, that what felt like has been there for a good while, okay? Like you experienced or have been experiencing, or just came out of experiencing, or are just coming out of experiencing, something like that, okay? But this has been a storm that has really been like an underlined, it feels like subconscious storm that has just been there, like something that you've just sort of gotten used to over time, right? And then I felt like me, like seeing you in that field, and I felt the need to, like, you know, kiss you on the forehead, and the message came through of rest your worried mind. Like you've been really worried a lot. It's very Nine of Swords energy, a lot of thinking, you know, but it's not just overthought. It's mixed with a lot of, like, it's packed full of energy of fear and sadness, okay? It made me very sad. And then there was like the thought of there's something making you sad is sort of what I got. And then I sort of saw you alone and like holding a dog. I don't know, that was just random. I just feel the need to say whatever the hell came through, right? The feeling was sadness mixed with beauty. Why? Because I was still visualizing seeing you out there in the field with the beautiful nature and the beautiful pink sunset and like the warm air and a breeze, and it was just sadness because there was tears rolling down my face, but at the same time, like what I was experiencing was beautiful, so it was like taking that in as well. And then I heard it's very pretty, keep it safe. So I don't know if this is about like a memory, a feeling that you've experienced, something that feels warm and fuzzy, or something that makes you feel warm and fuzzy, and the need to keep that safe, okay? And then I got like, why does it make me so sad? Because then I was just like, okay, like trying to hold on to this feeling of what this was, but then it made me feel very sad. And that's why I say like the sadness mixed with beauty. I don't know what that's about, but it should resonate for you if this is your reading, okay? Something that you're grieving is what I got from your past. The need for you to acknowledge your pain and remove its power because it's holding so much power, and that might be what the kiss on your forehead to rest your worried mind. Like there's a need, you're putting too much pressure on yourself to have resolution and something about being the right thing. I don't know what that's about, but that's just what I'm getting just now. Okay, so to acknowledge your pain that exists of something that you're grieving subconsciously again. So this may be something that doesn't even cross your mind, but energetically you're still holding it there with you, and it needs to be grieved. You know, and how do you grieve it? Well, you acknowledge it. You acknowledge what's there from your past that caused you tremendous pain, that is subconsciously holding you in that storm energy that I was getting. And then I was like, okay, so take me back to where I started off in this love, soft, feminine energy, that warmth, right, that I was getting from the scene. And then I got back to the flowing, did I ever say flow? Yes, flowing warm waters, like a stream, right? Like a stream of beautiful, you know, just adds to the, just adds to the aesthetic of hearing that flowing water, of beautiful movement of energy. What's coming is so beautiful is what I heard, okay? And then I was just like, okay, I got to stop. That's enough channeling, because tears were rolling down my face, literally, okay? So you're going to know if this is your reading, if that resonated with you. Now, this reading, again, is about alignment. So what's coming into alignment for you, or trying to allow this reading specifically to shift your energy back into alignment in a way, I'm going to try, okay? So please give me a main energy. Oh, there it is. So we have card 29, my favorite card, pile number 3, Awakening Genius. I love this card, and if you are one of my subscribers and watch me, you know that that's my favorite card of this deck. So congratulations to you, because literally that connects with what I was getting at the real end. What's coming is so beautiful. The storm is clearing, okay? Remove the power that your fear and your sadness, I'm literally shaking. I don't know why. I feel so nervous, and well, it could be the coffee, right? Let me not blame it all on you. But I'm going to say that there's a bit of nervousness that I'm picking up, okay, for what's to come, or maybe of the letting go, perhaps is what the nervousness is coming from. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to pause. Okay, so I was trying to wait. I don't know if you can hear the motorcycle in the background. I was trying to wait for them to leave, but they never left. So I'm going to just get going. First things first, I do want to pull some tarot just to sort of see where you're at as far as what's out of alignment for you, okay? So, some tarot cards to see what's going on in your current energy for pile number 3, current energy, the death card, transformation card number 13, pile number 3, current energy. It's out of alignment. That's what I need to know. Oh, okay, I think that's good. Alright, so we have the Two of Wands. We have card number 6, the Lovers. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I can see this connecting with the energy as I picked it up, as far as like needing to transform like a perspective, not transform a perspective, just a way of something in your energy, okay? So this could be like experiencing an actual death. This could just be experiencing something shifting in your life, as far as leaving one way of being behind and completely embracing a new way of being that is causing some heaviness. There is a sense of planning for what's coming up ahead. Mind you that I just ignored the fact that the Lovers came out, right? Let me get it. Clarify the Lovers for me, please. We have card number 4 with the Emperor. I got clarity. I mean, you got clarity. I heard clarity. There's a sense of hesitation. Oh, I'm sorry, this motorcycle is really throwing me off. Should I go throw a shoe at them? Just kidding. Hold on. Okay, well, I hope that you can't hear it. I'm just going to continue. I was getting a strong sense of just focusing, like removing this energy. This feels like literally the representation of what's coming is beautiful. It's worth something worth celebrating, okay? So on that note, as far as something worth celebrating, when it comes to this energy right here, it just feels like it's giving me that warm and fuzzy energy, and I don't know why I didn't put too much emphasis. It's funny, right? Because the fact that I literally wrote the word love right there with a big old heart, and I wrote a big old heart over here by the amethyst, and that is the energy, right? That would connect with that warm, beautiful feeling, okay? So take this however it resonates for you, okay? If you're not resonating with, as far as like being in love, falling in love, opening yourself to love, preparing for love, with any of that in any way, shape, or form, then this might not resonate with you as far as what I'm going to say about these cards, these energies. As always, it's a merge of masculine and feminine energy of some sort, so you can take it in that way as well, okay? But what I am going to say about this, as far as what it's giving me in regards to love, is like something being worth being celebrated, because I feel like it's something to come that is of importance. It's of importance. Like I keep being drawn to like these birds that are bringing in this crown. They're about to crown them. It's something worth celebrating, that is just beautiful, because I feel like it's been bestowed, is what I heard, bestowed upon you. Oh yes, with the feathers falling and the doves is like spirits, like literally the card of the Lovers is that, like a divinely guided connection that has a bigger purpose, which is probably why there's that feeling of importance to this merge of energy. It's something, I heard it's to be taken seriously, okay? But if that is what this is for you with the awakening genius and the lovers, like the energy of this just feels like such powerful potential behind what can come. It's like limitless. This card always gives me limitless, like possibility, you know, like there's no bounds. There's no bounds to what can be experienced, or to what can be overcome, to what can be healed with this kind of connection. It's divine love at its finest, right? It's, what does that mean? It means that it's pure. Really is all it means. It doesn't have to mean anything fancy. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, because I feel like saying divine love makes it seem like it's above anybody else's experience of love, right? And that's not what I mean to say. I just mean like that it's in its purest form. It comes without hidden agendas. It comes without, I heard expectations. It comes without lack of reciprocation, I heard. Like it is just something that's balanced and mutual, and it's like, I burn for you as much as you burn for me. I support you as much as you support me. It's not one or the other is of more importance. This is like a union that is meant to inspire and to grow and to heal and to experience. Like, it's literally the idea of like what the Hollywood beautiful love story ending, right? That's what this energy is giving me with the awakening genius. So if that's what that is for you, this feels beautiful. Okay. And so yes, it is something to be taken with importance, because when it comes to this, it can be very triggering, because it's such a vulnerable thing to do. It's such a vulnerable place to be, right? Especially if there's this heavy energy of what was the storm that's been subconsciously just, I heard, haunting you from your past. And the past can be like past experiences in connections, but it could just be just past experiences in general, right? So in any type of connections, really is sort of what I'm getting. That I heard a wounded warrior. So like what may have wounded you that you've overcome, that you persevered past and came through stronger. It's like having done it on an external, I'm sort of getting, because I saw this guy and I sort of like imagine like scars on his arm, like showing like battles, you know, that he's fought and survived is a better way of putting it, rather than just like conquered, but like survived. But acknowledging that from an external, and so there's the need, like I said in the beginning, there's like the subconscious need to grieve it internally. Okay, that's transformation from within. Allowing yourself to grieve, and in doing so you remove its power, and it transforms you when you do that. When you're able to heal yourself from that externally, take the steps to move on and, you know, rid that energy from your life, but then also like internally heal it, grieve it, acknowledge it, which allows you to let it go. It transforms you as a person when you're able to do that. And I feel like that's what you have been or are in the process of doing. And so moving along into what's new may bring you some nervousness. And I'm going to get some oracles. Hold on, let me pause. Okay, but yeah, as far as what's coming for you is something worth being celebrated. If you weren't resonating with the aspect of some sort of like physical love connection with another person here, then I would just say that whatever it is or wherever it is that you are putting emphasis on in your life for this next chapter that's to come is something that is destined, as well as something that's going to bring just like drastic changes to your life. Drastic changes, okay? That's sort of what I'm getting. So let's get some oracles. Messages for pile number 3. Card 28, victory. I love all of these energies, specifically the ones in the middle. Like, whoa. They're just, it's just nice to see it all come together like that. Koi fish spirit, card 36. There's always enough. Let me get another one of these. Hold on. I'm gonna read them. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries, card number 3. Card 49, rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. And card 26, flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. That's what I was strongly getting. You're in a space of in-between, because when I envisioned you in the field, like, that's what I was seeing. The first thing was the loving energies is where the focus was, but then shifting the perspective to what was behind was storming, like the storm clearing, right? Like finally receding, if you will. So you're in the in-between right now of not having gone towards the flowing waters, but having view of it, and not necessarily being in the midst of the storm, but still having access to it in your energy, if you will, okay? So set healthy boundaries is important, and I feel like that comes with the Emperor energy beautifully, because the Emperor is known to have walls, right? Walls, boundaries, very, what's the word? Stable in that, like unwavering is a better word. Unwavering in that. To hold their sense of stability, right, is necessary to have boundaries. Specifically when it comes to what feels like opening something up with that energy. Now is a time, and there is always enough. I'm probably going to get a clarifier for that, but first let me get one from this deck. Messages for pile number 3, please. We have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Something that you're holding back on because of appearances. Because, is that what the 𝗫𝗫𝘵 was? Something that you're holding back on out of fear of how it may look, out of fear of how it may unfold, out of fear, I don't know. I heard not being right. Take that. Only it's for you. All right, so let me clarify. There is always enough first. Judgment. I heard something ending. Something to call judgment. There's always enough. What is that about? I feel like there's something that you're clinging to. It could just be a repeating thought, is what I'm getting. That hold on before I clarify judgment. Oh, okay. We have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups. feeling like the potential of something running out? Is that the repeated thought? Potential of something running out. Water well running dry. This could be about love. This could be about emotions in general. Needing to be clear before moving forward is what I got about that. Okay, so if that makes sense to you, because it really didn't to me, but that's okay, right? All right, let me get you more cards as far as this energy of what you're flowing into. Actually, let me put everything away so that it doesn't throw me off. Okay. I hate when that happens and I don't realize if it moved. So, messages for pile number 3 as far as the energy that they are moving into, about what is coming into alignment. What does pile number 3 need to know? The sadness is coming through. Okay, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, here we go. Nervous energy. I guess we're going into an extended reading. All right. Let me lay them out and then we'll see what we got here. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles. The World. The 5 of Wands. I don't know if I had already said the 5 of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Holy poop. Why did all this just get spewed onto me? Okay. So it feels like the storm has just opened up and I'm seeing the loop. The loop of feelings that you may have been experiencing, the loop of thoughts, the feelings. I'm getting feelings. Feeling unhinged a bit, a little chaotic, a little uneasy. Just, yeah, uneasy is the best way, I guess, of putting it. It's just like giving me like roller coaster feelings, like, oh gosh, like this ugly little feeling in my gut, right? I think, okay, yes, oh my god, yeah, I saw the kiss on the forehead. Rest your worried mind. All right, I'm gonna get, this is, I'm not gonna, no. We're not gonna delve deep into all of that, okay? Give me a second, I need to take a break and catch my thoughts. Okay, sorry, I was getting hangry there. I said I needed to gather my thoughts, but I also needed to make my stomach stop growling. Okay. There's feelings of sadness, there's feelings of chaos, there's feelings of dissatisfaction and an anxiety. This feels current. There's like some confusion as far as like what it is that you should be investing in and moving towards, what you should be leaving behind is sort of what I'm getting. Okay, so how does this energy connect with the theme of the reading. We have the Ace of Wands, okay, because we're moving into, okay, so this is the energy of what's the new beginning. Am I getting that correct? The new beginning is causing you to feel, I heard insecure, with the situation. You're not feeling secure in the route. Yeah, not feeling sure of yourself. Not, I heard, and others. Okay. What else? What else? The Page of Cups. Needing to communicate. And then I felt the pit in my stomach. Okay, so needing to communicate is causing you to feel like roller coaster. It's uncomfortable to be vulnerable, is what I'm getting. Okay. I can relate, right? I feel like that's everybody. Everybody has a discomfort with being vulnerable. It's just like anything else. I heard like tying your shoes. Once you learn, you never forget. Okay. That was funny and random. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. It's about taking steps. It's about putting the work in order to build a comfort, is what I'm getting. It's a part of a process. It is what will allow your heart to expand, is what I got. In case you're confused about how to extend, what does that mean? Extend yourself? Queen of Wands. Admiring. I don't know why I got that. So this could be your energy, but I sort of feel like this is a second person. Clarify. Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords. Why is this your energy though? This turmoil is that you're sitting in is causing you to give off an energy that is not matching with your truth. I don't know what that means, because I don't know why I got this is like the perception of this. Okay, because I asked to clarify if this was you, because I feel like this is a separate person of you. And then I was expecting to see if it would bring out another energy, and this feels more like you for whatever reason, but I feel like it's like it's not you. It's like what this and these energies that you're experiencing is causing you to come off like this. Like some little lurky dude with some bird mask. I don't know why that's coming off like that. What is this reading delving off into? There's a need, when this happens, there's a need for something to be heard. If you're resonating with this, I don't know if you've already heard what it is that they want. No. Okay, the Three of Swords. They've not heard it because I'm not saying it. Okay. I hate when that happens. I always get put on the spot. Okay, so with these little ugly energies, when they popped up at first, and I was like, no, I'm not going to go into all that. The first thing that I got was like a reflection of myself. A reflection of my own feelings lately, which are very clearly depicted by these energies. Right? So if that's been you as well, worried, chaotic, shifting from that to just feeling outright alone. Oh, I forgot that there was nudity in there. My bad. Yeah, and then that feeling as well of just a loneliness. Okay, so like I said, I got a reflection of myself. I didn't say it because clearly I don't want to be like exposing myself. It could be collective energy that we are feeling, right? So the Three of Swords coming out immediately takes me back. I've not expressed the point of what that feeling was. Okay, I got a reflection of myself and feeling that way. So there may be collective energy as far as something that you may resonate with in feeling alone. For me, it's sort of just an emptiness, a sadness, loneliness for sure, but not in the aspect of like being physically alone, because yes, that too, but it's just like this deep core, like soul emptiness. And for me, I call it like love sickness, which I tend to have been experiencing lately. I call it love sickness because for me it just feels like my soul longing for connection, deep connection, intimate connection, intimacy and romance, and just high vibe, safe, warm feelings, right? And so the lack of it fills me with sadness, like tremendous sadness, you know? And so there's a sense of isolation in the energy, like needing to isolate. Yeah. So if that is something that you resonate with, let's get some messages to clear that shit up, because I do not like that. Nobody likes feeling like that, right? There's this understanding that I have within me that it's just a matter of getting through it, right? Just get through it. One day at a time, right? Because that's all you can do, or that's all I can do at least, is get through these feelings one day at a time. And so accepting that one of these days it's going to be less and less and less, and that's just how it continues to go, right? And then till there's that one day where it doesn't feel that way anymore, and then there's just the opening, the beginning of what's next, right? And I feel like that's where you are. Remember, you got that card of the in-between. Embrace the in-between. There's this discomfort. There's this discomfort with, I heard exposing yourself. Okay. What that's about. But there's this discomfort with being in the unknown, right? In the unknown of what comes next. And I can completely resonate with that. It's where I'm at currently. The unknown of what's to come next, but knowing that I'm attempting to at least clear my slates and be open to whatever that may be, right? And that also ties in beautifully with the energy of the ending of 1 year and embracing what's to come, right? In the next. So we have 2 cards right away, Healer of the Ages and Strategy. coming together with a plan. So coming together with a plan, however that resonates, but also this is about that energy that I was getting in the beginning of the grief that's going to allow you to heal. And like I said, it removes the power. It removes the power of whatever's haunting you in your energy that you still hold subconsciously with you, that's causing all of this, right? Because at the end of the day, like when certain things cause us to hold back and fear of being vulnerable with our truth, that's stemming from something we've experienced in our past. Okay, so the need to strategize is what I'm getting. Let me get another one. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Angel of Strength. I'm getting the need in steps. I don't know why I'm getting it in steps. Step 1, as it's being, oh my god, and then we have indecision at the bottom. If you're unclear, because I was literally going to say, if you're unclear about what steps to take as you're in the process, what should you do with your energy while you're right now in the in-between? Well, let me tell you. And then indecision at the bottom is going to clarify for me that you need to hear this. If you're unsure of what to do in this uncomfortable in-between energy, step 1. Work on acknowledging and removing the power of everything in your past that you've experienced, clearing that from your energy in order to let it go for the most part, right? So that it doesn't create triggers, so that it doesn't create any more instability or imbalance in your energy, because that's heavy shit to carry around with you all the goddamn time. Excuse me for my language, but this is a lot, right? So I've been releasing it lately. That's what I've been doing. Crying, painting, isolating, and then all my responsibilities and shit, right? But it's like rinse and repeat, do as necessary. Literally in a little cycle. But it's my way of healing myself and letting it go to clear my energy, and that's what I feel you're being guided to do. Step 1, okay? Step 2, strategize. I feel like you already know what you want, pile number 3. But there's a need to like come out with a clear plan and finding the strength to begin taking the step by step, okay? Because I feel like right now it's just a loop, like we were getting in this. It's a loop of unknowingness, of not knowing, not being very clear. And I feel like you need to get clear, because that's the energy that you're sending out, right? Is uncertainty, a lack of clarity. And that's not a good energy to be in general, right? It's comfortable. So to be very clear about what it is that you want, create a plan, an actual plan that you intend on taking steps on, okay? However that resonates for you. The Six of Swords is standing out to me now, so this could include physical steps that you not only need to take forward, but physical steps that you need to take away. As you're moving forward, you're in some cases moving away from whatever you need to leave behind, okay? So you take that as however it's going to resonate. I don't need to get all specific on that, okay? I really want to close off your reading because this is long. I really hope that this made sense, pile number 3. Please let me know if it did. I appreciate those of you that like. If they did resonate, please let me know how. If you feel comfortable, right? Do those things. I appreciate it. While I shuffle and get your last messages, I just want to wish you a happy new year. Through this heavy energy, like I said, it's important to understand that it's day by day. Take it day by day and know that what's to come is absolutely going to be beautiful for you, okay? So rest your mind. Remember, kiss on the forehead? This is my lips. All right. What does pile number 3 need to know? Last messages for pile number 3, please. Okay. Sage, be devoted and committed. Okay. So however that resonates for you in regards to any of this energy and moving forward, okay? I just feel like it just means you need to have strong intention and then do the motions, right? Strategize and finding strength to leave behind and move towards whatever it is, whatever, right? Whatever, whether it was love for you or not. This doesn't have to be love, even though those are the cards that we got in the beginning. It could be in any aspects of your life. Okay, pile number 3. But yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope this messages were able to put you in a little bit more of alignment with your true knowing, okay, of what's right and what's best for you and what's to come for you. All right, loves? So again, Happy New Year, and until we vibe again.